Hey everybody, welcome to Mile Monsters Inc., our Wednesday in review. Today is Wednesday, December 7th. And today, like all Wednesdays, we want to talk about a product or products today that, help me do what I do. And I hope you can get something from this and help you do what you do. So today, we're going to talk about the little things. These are the little things that have really helped me up my game, made things much easier, help me survive in the tough times, and help me just roll through the easy ones. So this is what it's about, is some of the little things. And one of the biggest little things I use are a 3-pack of bags that you can get right at Walmart. These roll-up waterproof bags come at Walmart in this 3-pack, and I believe they're $10 for the 3. But they have a yellow, which is pretty good size, and then they have the red, which is medium, and the blue, which is small. But what I like about these bags is they're waterproof, and every time I use them, I write on the bag what I use them for. This bag I used once for socks, rain gear, socks again, but every time I use it again, I cross out whatever was written there, and I write on what I have in it this time. These are waterproof. I keep them in my saddlebags, or in my saddlebags and the tour pack, or outside of the bike. I use the big ones for rain gear and some sleeping gear. This is actually Amy's rain gear, but these go on top of a rack on my saddlebag or on top of the tour pack. But they keep everything dry. You can squish the air out, really compacts what you have. That's one of the little things that really make life much easier. Another little thing is having all your overnight things in a hard case, or a case in general. So no matter what happens to your bike, your overnight gear or meds is all together and easy to find. It's not going to be scattered around if you break a saddlebag, or it's in the pitch black. If you open your saddlebag, you can get your overnight stuff out, get what you have to have relatively quickly. Just little things. But this is one of my favorite little things that not everybody uses, but I use all the time, is a tank bag. I use a Chase Harper. I was turned on to this by my mentor, Go Home Ken. He taught me that these hold the bike the best, so I'm going to pass that little tidbit of info on because he passed it to me, and I like to pass that kind of stuff along because these are great. They hold the bike. These magnets lock right on. I do believe you're supposed to have a tour pack or a tank bag like this. I have it like this on my bike because when I open it, I like to have it down where nothing's going to fall out if I only open it 2 inches. So that's just how I like it. There's internal pockets. I keep a magnet on the outside to hold my phone, a Rockform car vent magnet. Here, I use a Rockform phone case. Locks right onto there when I don't have it on my handlebars. But these are a great way to keep things like snacks, gum, a bottle of water, a Gatorade, a Red Bull, whatever you have, you can keep a couple things in here. I keep multiple pairs of gloves, so if it gets hot, I can change gloves out of my heated gloves to regular gloves without having to stop. That makes life much easier, and you're way more efficient. The next thing, which most people carry, but not everybody, but I'm gonna remind you, keep a towel. One of these microfiber towels. They are handy. You never know when you have to clean your glasses, your lenses, something on the bike. Check your oil. They dry fast. You wring them out, they're almost dry. You tie them on something on the bike, leave them on the cords on your tank bag. They'll dry right out fast. That is a must-have. Keep a couple. Here's a little thing I didn't plan on talking about, but it was in my tank bag. This is a tourniquet. Most people don't wear tourniquets. I wear a tourniquet on my person all the time when I'm riding, especially when I'm riding alone. And I practice taking this off and applying it on with my non-dominant hand. I would recommend doing the same. The other thing I like to keep with me when I'm competing especially, or on long endurance rides, these handy little tablets. These are salt stick caps. They keep your salts and your electrolytes dialed in. It says take 1 a day. In extreme heat and competitions, I take 2, 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon. I started doing that a year and a half ago now, going on 2 years. I have had 0 problems with the heat ever since I started taking these. That is a game changer, I believe. They are relatively easy to find. They're cheap, a must-have. I drink a ton of water. This helps keep your electrolytes and your salts in balance, which you don't realize how much they get out of whack. And I drink a lot of water, but I tell everybody to keep a bottle of water, protein bars, some snacks, whatever your jam is, keep those in your bike. Not the food you plan to eat and not the water you plan to drink. That's for a hydration pack. That's for your Moto jug, whatever you use. This is spare if anything were to happen. You never know when you're going to lose a Moto jug. Something's going to break, an accident, something happens. Have extra water and a little bit of food, enough you can survive. That is the difference between a really bad day and just having a bad day. But when you have a really bad day, they're really bad. You do not want to be sitting on a broke down bike half hour after you lost your Moto jug with no water. So I tell everybody, keep a bottle of water, keep a little bit of food. I've used that multiple times in 2020, I believe, or maybe 18. I forget, the years kind of blend together. I lost my hydration pack. It broke off my tour pack and I lost it. Now I was in Wyoming come nighttime. I had no food, no water, nothing. And I wrote my book. That's a must-have. So I adjusted how I did everything after that because of being stuck. It's nighttime, and now I had nothing. Had to wait until morning, but I couldn't make it to a town. I was so tired. The next thing on my list of little things I have to have, everybody laughs at me. Everybody knows Riot keeps an umbrella with them, but that is an umbrella. It's not for the traditional sense of what people use an umbrella for, to keep dry. Obviously, we're bikers. We don't need to stay dry. We have rain gear, and we're going to be in the rain regardless. I love my umbrella to have with me in the heat. I can't tell you how many times I've pulled this out and opened it up and just sat on my bike looking at a map, figuring out where I'm going, what I'm doing, but in the shade. You're not being baked by the sun. It is a game changer, a must-have. Spend the money, get an umbrella. And my biggest advice to you is find a place on your bike you can keep this that's convenient. If you have to go in your tour pack and dig through 35 things, you're never going to use it. Don't waste the space. Don't bother with it. I have a PVC pipe mounted on my rear crash bar. Holds my umbrella right there. My new bike, I'm going to rig up something a little bit different. But I like it where I can just reach down, pull it right up, open it. When I'm done, boom, put it away, slide it right back. I'm rolling again. And I have used it in the rain when I've had to spend time studying maps and studying directions in the okay, and it's raining out. I can put this on, pull it right down, right over top of me, work on my tank bag, do whatever I got to do without the water getting in there. If you're serious about what you do, this is what you need. The next thing I have isn't really going to make your life any better, but it does help with memories, and that is a tripod. I got this idea from Solo. He did it. One of my favorite pictures I have with my motorcycle was with Hop and Solo. And Solo pulled out a tripod, and I wrote in my book, Bring a Tripod. So now I carry a tripod with me pretty much everywhere I go. I have mine rigged up, as you can see, with a Rockform mount on the end. I use a Rockform phone case, so I rigged this up myself with some ram mount and have that set up. So I can just undo mine from my handlebars and put it right onto my bike, and I'm good to go. Well, that is about it. I had one more item, but we can skip that because I don't know where it is. That is just a little phone holder to keep you out of the rain, keep you out of the water. I don't know where it went, but anyhow, that's it. The little things. So keep the little things handy. It is the little things that end up saving a lot of time. Those guys that rolled in on day 9, 10 into 11 on the Hoka, they have the little things dialed in. So keep that in mind. Any long distance riding you're doing, doesn't matter what kind of bike you're on, everything I talked about is just handy little stuff to have with. So help you enjoy your ride. In the meantime, take care. We're getting winter up here eventually, but it's still nice out. But wherever you are, enjoy it. Peace.